Hey everyone, T-Zilla here. Welcome back to my channel. How are y'all doing? Finally, I'm doing another toy review. So today, I'll be doing a toy review on the Bandai Orochi, or Orochi the Eight-Headed Dragon, or Yamato no Orochi. That's right, this is the Bandai Orochi, Japanese Mythology. So if you watch my box day video, you guys already know. You all knew I was going to do a toy review on this guy because I actually did a box day video. So anyways, yeah, this is a pretty cool figure. I cannot wait to talk about the Orochi. So yeah, this is a pretty cool figure. I mean, it's pretty big. That's the reason why I'm in the kitchen instead of my room. Now, before I get started on Orochi, this one did come with a tag. Let me quickly show you. And right here, here's the tag. As you can see, it's a really nice shot of Orochi. You got a nice image of Orochi. And right here, I'm not sure what it says. I'm pretty sure right here it says Yamato no Orochi. Right here, Yamato Takeru. Right here, Bandai 1994. Made in Japan, Bandai. And the figure itself is 27 years old. Right here, you have the licensed Toho. And the back side, all these information in Japanese. So yeah, for the most part, I'm actually going to keep the tag on. I'm not going to take it off. That's why I have the case on, so the tag would be in good condition. Pretty cool. Alright, that's the tag. Unfortunately, the figure didn't really come with a box, but I'll show you some pictures of what the box looks like. Some of you know, some of you don't. Anyways, let me pull him to the side. I'll actually show you what the box looks like. Yesterday, I managed to find some pictures of the box. So right here, you have the box. Right here, you have the cover of Orochi, and you have the title, Yamato Takeru. You have Orochi, and you have him fighting with the phoenix bird. Right here, you have a picture of Orochi breathing fire out of his mouth. And yeah, that's pretty much the box. And you have Orochi. And right there you have the title, Yamato Takeru, and there's Orochi. And the box is pretty big. Once you take him out of the box, you would have to assemble the whole thing. When I took this guy out of the box, I had to assemble the head. Not the head, the necks. When I took this guy out of the box, I had to assemble the neck. And I had to assemble the tail. So I had to use a hairdryer to soften up the vinyl. Alright, that's enough. Let's get to detail. Detail on Orochi is really, really nice. I really like how Bandai sculpted the head. And I like how the heads are nicely sculpted. It just looks really, really good. Just giving you a closer look so you can see how nicely detailed it is. Got the spikes on his snout. Teeth are nicely detailed. So with every teeth, they're really nicely done. There you go. The under teeth are nicely etched in there. As you can see, back head as well. There you go, as you can see. Again, nicely detailed. And you have some spikes on the head, which are really nicely detailed. All these heads are quite the same, except for this one. His spike is a bit different. Orochi, this one has more spikes than all of them. And this guy has a painted spike on his snout than the rest. So yeah, but I'll get to paint job in a minute. So yeah, all the heads are nicely detailed. So yeah, the neck is nicely detailed. You also have some scales on the back on all of them. And I really like the spikes on their neck, on the back of their neck. Spikes look really nice, more King Ghidorah like. And on the front of his chest, you got some veins. In the underside, you got some spikes, as you can see. And the legs are nicely detailed. Tailnails are nicely detailed. And you also have a leg on the back. They're not a separate piece like this one. They're just molded together. And on his ribs, he also has some spikes. And onto the tail. The tail is nicely detailed, a really long tail. Right on the tip of his tail, you have some spikes. And you're also going to have some spikes on his tail. And as you can see, you have some spikes right here, all the way to the end. All the way to the tip of his tail. And you have more spikes on his tail. Looks really nice. And the underside of the tail, more snake-like. All the way to the end. And the underside is nicely sculpted. You got all these muscles. So yeah. And the underfeet is nicely detailed. And the feet right here is nicely detailed. Underside is nicely detailed. So yeah. The underside of the neck, it's really nicely detailed. More snake-like. So yeah, I don't know what to say. The figure itself looks really nice. Now moving on to paint job. Paint job is really good on Orochi. I like the red all over his body. It looks really good. And they also did spray some golden yellow on his neck, on the front of his neck. And they did spray some golden yellow on his spike and on his snout. For some reason they only spray paint this guy, but for the rest, not really. But that doesn't really bother me because it's an old figure. So yeah, just like the spikes on their snout, they didn't really paint the teeth. They left it all red. You got this goldish yellow underneath Orochi's neck. You're going to have yellow on the toenails and on the back of his feet. And on the tip of his tail. And for the spikes on the back of his neck, they're not even painted. They're just all red. On the ribs, his tail, and on the front of his chest. And he has some eyes, and here's some pictures I took in case you can't see. They only painted his eyes orange. They didn't add any pupils, and the chest is painted. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, detail is really good on Orochi. Now articulation, Orochi has 21. All the necks can actually move. So if you want to spread them out, you could. And also the heads can move as well. So yeah, the heads can move just a little bit. Don't want to force it because this is an old mold. So yeah. But you can still move the head and the necks. For some reason I thought the neck was soft vinyl, but I guess it's hard vinyl. So yeah, just like that, if you want to display him on your shelf, you can do that by spreading his neck. For me, I like to keep his neck together. The arms can move. And the tail doesn't really move that much, but it can still move. The back tail can rotate all the way around, 360. Last, the tip of the tail. It's not going to rotate, but it can still move just a little bit. So yeah, 21 points of articulation. Alright, now we got that out of the way, let's go on a size comparison. Here he is with some 6-inch figures. We have the Bandai Creation Burning Godzilla and 2 Rainbow Mothras. We have Bandai Japan and Bandai Creation. So yeah, if you have these guys in your collection, I'm just here to show you how big this guy is. And he's pretty big. So yeah. Next, we have 2 Millennium Godzillas. We have Godzilla 2000, the Bandai Movie Monster Series, and we have the Godzilla Battle Pack Mega Gear set. So So yeah, by looking at sizing, this actually works. This would probably be a good match, Godzilla versus Orochi. So yeah, Orochi's a lot bigger than these guys. Next one, my favorite incarnation of Godzilla, Godzilla 2019. For those who have legendary Godzilla, here's a size comparison with Orochi. And Orochi is pretty big. This guy's about 6 inches, while Orochi is about 24. So yeah. Next, here he is compared to two Heisei King Ghidorahs. We have 1991 King Ghidorah, and we have Mecha King Ghidorah. Perfect. Next, we have 2019 King Ghidorah. This King Ghidorah stands about 6 inches, while Orochi stands about 24 inches. So he is massive. So yeah. Next, Showa King Ghidorah. And again, this guy is big. King Ghidorah, this one stands about 8 inches, while this one stands about 24 inches. So yeah. Next one, my favorite Ghidorah, Kaiser Ghidorah. Yeah, this guy is big. This would be a good team up. Kaiser Ghidorah and Orochi. That would be pretty cool. Next one, another of my favorite Ghidorah, Grand King Ghidorah. Oh boy, man, look at these guys. Wow, these guys are big. Grand King Ghidorah stands about 12 inches, while Orochi is 24 inches. And Grand King Ghidorah actually fits pretty well in this size comparison. And this would be a good team up, Orochi and Grand King Ghidorah. Two more, here he is compared to some Jack-specific Godzilla King of the Monsters. We have King Ghidorah and Rodan. So yeah, these guys are about 6 inches and Orochi's about 24 inches, so he's pretty big. Last one, here he is compared to two Playmates Godzilla vs. Kong. We have the Playmates Heat Ray Godzilla and the Playmates Skullcrawler. Oh yeah, and I forgot to pull this guy out. The Playmates Battle Axe Kong. I thought I pulled these guys out for size comparison. So yeah, we are finished with this review. Detail is good on Orochi. Articulation, he has a lot. Sizing, he's massive. Overall, I'm going to give this figure a 29 out of 29. Actually, I'm going to give him a 40 out of 40. This is a pretty cool figure, and rarity, he's probably the rarest figure. I would definitely recommend this guy to you if you can find him. This 8-headed dragon is pretty cool. Luckily, it came with a tag. Didn't come with a box, but that's fine. Alright, that's pretty much it for my review, and I hope you enjoyed. Be safe. Take care. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day. This is T-Zilla signing off, and I will see you next time. See ya.